Hey, Fox here. Today we have MUT Men episode number 68. And I'm joined, as always, by Texas Boy. How are you, good sir?
Doing good. Just turned 26. And now I have to look forward to the rest of my life.
Didn't you always have that to look forward to?
I mean, when you're young, you think you're like it's not gonna, you're not gonna like make that to the age. You're just gonna die because of all the partying and drinking and recklessness. Now I'm like, damn, I gotta go get like some car insurance and health insurance like in the next couple of years.
Are you having a quarter life crisis?
I might be, bro. I mean, I'm black, which means that I'm like in black to white conversion years. I'm like 112 years old. So like I feel like that's kind of good enough room for a quarter life crisis. Shout out to Patrice O'Neal, by the way.
I don't know how to respond to that. I guess. Yeah. Going back to your living and dying young, it's like the Homer Simpson: live hard, die. Oh no, that wasn't Homer. Live hard, die young, leave a beautiful corpse, right?
Got to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best way. I mean, people want to have sex with you when you're dead. What? No. I mean, it's better probably to just be old and decrepit and just have lived life hard. That might be the better way than dying young.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to get this reference right. I think it was like Ocean's 13 that said, bounce your last check.
Oh, yeah. I already told everybody when I turn 60, I'm developing a cocaine habit. Like, that's what's going to happen.
At 60?
At 60. What do I live for? Like, at that point, I feel like I lived half a century plus an extra 10 years. I think 60 is a good time to start doing hard drugs, like coke and heroin and some Molly.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I never thought, but at that age, do you think you'll want to?
I mean, I probably won't, but then my grandkids might get on my nerves, so I think I would have to.
Nice.
Just
and coke is perfect to mellow. Yeah, coke is perfect to mellow you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Anyways, back to our to our
you
our
sound
guest
like
today.
you had first-hand experience with some of that. I'm just some booger sugar. Okay.
Yeah, I'm more into the angel dust myself. So, iJoshify, your guest. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing great. Glad to be here.
Yeah, we're glad to have you on, Josh. I've been watching you for quite some time. I kind of want to get into your history with Madden and YouTube and what brought you into the YouTube game. But can you give us just basically a rundown of your history in Madden, the game itself?
Yeah. So I was actually doing YouTube videos before Madden, mainly Call of Duty stuff. I thought I was gonna blow up from that. I'll still play to this day. I loved it. But then I had Madden 13, and I didn't know what Ultimate Team was. No, I had Madden 12 actually, and I didn't know what Ultimate Team was. And then I kind of got addicted to the game mode because I just really like making money on the game, making coins. It was pretty easy to make coins back in the game. Wish they would bring that back. But I got addicted to playing that, and then I started searching up YouTube videos in Madden 13 of people who played the game, and that's when I kind of saw people like Ryan and London and those guys and Chase, and I got really inspired by them. So I was like, hey, this is kind of a cool little niche of people. It hasn't really expanded into what it is today. So I was like, I can take this over. And so I started uploading videos, and then here I am.
Nice. So yeah, your YouTube channel's really. I mean, I'm just looking through all the thumbnails and stuff right now. It's quite a very diverse thing that you've the videos that you've done.
Yeah, I'm weird.
Yeah, everything obviously pack and plays and pack swaps and drafts.
Yeah.
And so people, if you don't know, his channel will be in the description, iJoshify. So just click on that, go check it out, subscribe, and watch for his latest uploads and stuff. So basically, I guess let's get right into Madden 18. We're going to circle back at the end and talk about our YouTube going forward because it's kind of a slow news week for the podcast, but we'll come back to more about you later. So Madden 18 gameplay next week. But this previous week, can we say no news is bad news or no news is good news? What do you think on that, Josh?
I think no news is bad news. I think we're always itching for something. We don't want to have a dead week.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's been dead for multiple weeks already.
Really since EA Play, right?
Yeah, basically. E3, EA Play and then E3, and then we got nothing.
Yeah. Hey, were you invited out to that EA Play and E3 thing that Texas went to?
I was not. Oh, whoa,
What?
whoa. With the Skype, with like the people that went, like Vic and Texas and all them.
Yeah.
Like the Vegas. I was invited to Vegas. The plan was to go to Vegas. Yeah.
It's like a 30 people group message about.
I decided to go on a spring break trip instead, so I had to use my money elsewhere. But I didn't think about going to E3 or EA Play. I didn't think about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Texas got in, and we're just a little bit jealous. So, Texas, tell us your thoughts on Madden 18 and no news, and us not getting anything for the last little while.
It makes sense. Remember, Jake Stone's on the podcast probably like less than a month ago, at this point, and said MUT's not done, and the only news they can really drop about it is MUT, because they already confirmed that CFM is pretty much just, it barely got upgraded. So we know what that is. The gameplay is cool, but it's not like game-breaking, earth-shattering. It doesn't look much different than what it looks right now. So if MUT's not done, it makes sense why we ain't got no news, which is where everybody wants news on. Because nobody cares about long shots right now until they play it. The only thing people are playing right now still at this late into the year is MUT. And so if that's not something to finish with right now, I can understand there being a lack of news on it.
That's true. I mean, really with MUT, what... Besides for like changing overalls and the card art, like what kind of news? They rarely give us news early anyways on MUT. So that not getting news on MUT is kind of makes sense, because last year we didn't even get the player ratings before the game launched, right? Like 2 years ago in Madden 16, we had that really sweet thing on MUThead. Do you guys remember that? Where you were like click the button, it gave you a random card. Do you remember that, Texas?
Vaguely.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were like I was clicking through a bunch of cards trying to find like a high overall.
Okay.
Like,
okay, yeah, for MUThead, right, where they said click this link and just go to the next to get the random.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was really cool. So I hope that's something they could do again.
That'd be something nice as well, but that's probably not going to be done for a while, I would think. But there's things that they could definitely release right now. They could release just like, obviously the card art is most important. They could just release how it's going to look. They could release maybe a new pack opening animation. Like, there's some stuff that they could probably do to tie us over, just to get us hyped for the game. Because right now, it's just quiet. Now, they're going to probably ramp up the promotion and the information, like, next couple of weeks. But right now, we have not gotten anything to look forward to in Madden next year besides long shots.
Yeah. Josh, do you want to say something?
It's in, like, mid-July, and the game with people getting in early with EA Access, is it 3 days or 5 days?
5 days.
It comes out the 22nd, right? And the game comes live for everybody on 18th.
With the GOAT edition, yep.
And if you pre-order the game, you get it like a day early too, right? Or you get it that Friday?
You get with EA Access. So the game comes out on Tuesday with the GOAT edition.
Yeah.
The regular people, it's Friday, the Friday after that. But then you get 5 days prior to the Tuesday, so you get it from Thursday. So the 17th is when you get it with EA Access.
We've got a month to go, and we have all these questions. Kind of ridiculous, in my opinion. Or just not questions, but things that we haven't seen.
Yeah. Like, so what would satisfy you if you saw in gameplay? Like, what would you be looking for first, Josh?
With gameplay, just a full HD game. I haven't seen that yet. But even with that, I don't think gameplay has changed very much in the past. Nothing game-breaking or an incredible change in the past 3 to 4 years. Like, if you look at Madden 18 gameplay, the things that we have seen looks like the same game. The exact same game.
Yeah. No, I mean, from the leak footage that I've seen and put up on my YouTube channel, because I'm a click whore, it looks slightly upgraded. Like, the player models look a little bit upgraded, in my opinion, for what we've seen. So, which is kind of
weird,
Texas.
Because, like, when I was out there playing the game, you guys know what Tyron Smith looks like, right?
Oh, yeah, he's ripped.
In this year's Madden, he's good. He looks good. He had a beer belly in the game, right? So I don't think the player likeness is there right now. So I don't think these guys look up to, like, pristine condition. Because I remember J.J. Watt in the pack, Madden 25 was just a refrigerator. He did not look like J.J. Watt.
That was really funny. That was a meme.
Big dude. And so, like, that's kind of how this was right now. These guys weren't like their body types, and so I think it's gonna, once they do that, it's gonna look more like Madden 17. But I've been saying this for a while. I think Madden 19 is gonna be much better than Madden 18 graphics wise. That's gonna be the full year it's done over on the Xbox Scorpio on a newer system. Because right now this game is gonna be released on the Xbox One and the PS4, but the Scorpio is where they're doing all the developing of it, even though that console's not out yet.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, if you go back, you've been back to Madden 16 recently, Texas. The graphics in 17 are much better than 16 too. I mean, every year the graphics get better.
Yeah, I think that for sure. I think the thing that they improve the most is the graphics every single year.
Yeah, so that's something that I think that's pretty self-evident there, that the graphics are going to be better in 19, especially with Scorpio. But okay, so for the future of gaming, now this is kind of off MUT, but would you guys rather play in 60 frames per second or at 4K, Josh?
You can tell the difference. 60 frames per second. The difference is incredible. On your phone's.
Okay.
Yeah. Texas?
I don't know. Because I haven't played
I'm not sure if you guys
in those modes yet. What's up?
I'm not sure if you have seen a TV screen at 1080p and then go to 4K. It's so hard to tell the difference in detail. But the way you see movement, with rendering, even editing and rendering videos, 30 frames to 60 frames per second it's so much smoother.
Well, I remember when those TVs first came out, the HD TVs, and then you would watch a soap opera on it. It just looked. You would watch a TV show in a soap opera. It just looked much better. But I don't know if I'd rather play a game like Call of Duty that's 60 frames per second, or a game like Battlefield that's 30 frames per second. Just in Madden terms, I probably would just go with the 60 frames, just because it might feel a little more fluid than just looking more beautiful.
Yeah. I just Googled it, and it says Madden 17 is at 60 frames per second.
Yeah, I thought Madden was already at 60.
Yeah. Okay, well, never mind then. It's already there. Apparently, according to the internet. But I don't see anything from EA saying it's 60 frames per second, which is weird. You'd think they'd advertise that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 60. I render in 60, but I don't know if it's in 60.
Yeah, same here. I put my YouTube videos out in 60, but I don't know. Because whenever I've done breakdowns of the quarterback throw speed and other things in Madden, I count, and it seems like it's 30 frames per second. Because when I go forward a frame, it doesn't move, and then when I go forward another frame, it does move. So it seems like it takes 2 frames for my editing software for 1 frame of what Madden moves. But that could just be my machine. But I don't know. What I mean is that I record in 60 frames per second, but Madden only moves in 30. So that's why it's 2 for 1. But I don't know. Maybe that's a good question we should ask EA. Is Madden 60 FPS?
But let's get Rex on the podcast next week.
Yeah, we should at least ask him. See, only thing you can do is say no, right?
Or not respond like he did to my boy Chase. What? No, too soon? Too soon?
No. For those that didn't tune into the podcast a couple weeks ago, you want to explain the situation again?
Oh, out of EA Play, he said he might be able to get us in. Let us know when we get there. Chase let Rex know when we got there. He didn't respond. He sees us outside, ignores him. So, yep. That might be something that happens to the podcast, but maybe we can ask him about it if he comes on.
So Texas, I know you are quite the ladies' man and never been curved like that before, but to the rest of us, that's just standard operating procedure. We're used to it. You're not used to the heartbreak.
Whoa! I can agree with that. I can't agree with that.
What do you mean?
Hey, I'm getting curved out here. Nah.
Wait, Josh, what side are you coming down on that? Are you the one not getting curved, or are you getting curved?
I'm doing the curving, or not getting curved.
I got you. I feel you. You're very well sought after, young man. Yeah. But I guess we'll move on from that dating game to what do you guys want to see in Madden 18? I've talked with Texas a little bit, but Josh, kind of more on you. What's something that you really want that maybe they haven't talked about, but something that's kind of on a wish list of yours?
Probably number one, draft champions. When draft champions came out in 16, it was the talk of everything. Obviously, it was a new mode, and then in 17, they kind of just let it die for a little bit. Yeah. And then when competitive needed it, they updated it, and then they let it die again. So keep everything updated year round. That's what I want to see. I think with MUT squads coming in, treat MUT squads how draft champions was treated when it first released. Keep it updated.
Oh, they're going to, because it's going to be kind of money to play the game, like that's related to MUT. I think the reason why Draft Champions died so fast was because they weren't getting any money out of it. Mm-hmm. Like that's the reason why. Like they weren't paying attention to it. It's probably the team was small. I remember Jake said there's probably not Jake. No, Rex confirmed this actually. There are people still working on long shots from that could be working on other Madden modes, but it wasn't making the money. MUT Squads is going to bring them money, so I think they'll keep MUT Squads updated all year round. Whereas
here's the counterpoint to that, Texas, is that NBA Live makes EA absolutely nothing and has lost them millions, but they still throw time and effort into that. What's the deal with that? I mean, it's not all about money, right?
Well, it's not all about money, and it's also not all about profit, I guess, and what they're talking about right now. But I think the reason why they keep bringing that game, in other games, they've used this money to fund other games because they have money to spend, and I guess it's better to spend it on something that can possibly gain them money in the future than to just kind of let that money go to waste. Because I don't know, maybe it's like a tax write-off thing where if they put a team together, they can claim it on their tax as opposed to all the money they can just pocket that might go to the IRS. So I don't know. There's something with it. They want to keep dropping it because otherwise they want to keep doing it if there was no beneficial gain to it. Because NBA, I'm telling you, NBA Live this year, I played it. It sucks. It's not good. Anybody saying it's good is out here getting paid to say that. Just let you know that right now. It's not good.
That. I love that hot take.
Dude, it's not good. I was out there. I was like, yo, this is so bad. Oh my god, it's not good. It's not good.
So you think they'll be doing $5 trade-ins again at GameStop right after launches, huh? I heard that's what happened in 16. Was 16 last year? It's 15. Yeah. Don't
pay for that game, guys. Wait for EA to send out free codes and just try to get one of them. Don't buy that game.
Yeah, so we know our Madden pack money goes, and it's not into Draft Champions, it's into NBA, which, with Draft, I mean, I think what happened, my opinion on Draft Champions, is that it was no longer the hot new thing. Like in 16, it was the hot new thing all year.
Yes.
It was like the main mode, salary cap just came in, they put it at the end of 16, they kind of added that in. But like salary cap was kind of like the hot new thing going into 17. So like I think with like Draft Champions, kind of like in a corporation, if you're just maintaining something, you're not going to get much glory. So you kind of put like the B and C team on maintaining stuff at times. But like starting new things, like Jake's like the A team, and he starts new things like the salary cap. He's into MUT squads. So
we can leave.
I could see like if it got delegated down to a team that didn't really care to update that much, like it's good enough, right? They're not bitching. But I do think that's a really good point about Draft Champions. I do hear that Josh. What's up?
Like, we were complaining about it for 4 months now. Like we
yeah, or the Super Bowl, or something like
just
that.
did update. They just weren't listening. Which is why shout out to these game changers for not doing their job.
Ouch. Texas take a shot.
Shots. We need some audio effects, man. Some audio effects. Just pow pow.
Drop the Funk Master Flex bomb right now.
Yeah. So, anybody else you want to take a shot at before we move on, Texas?
No, I'm
take
good
a shot
right
at
now.
Rex, Game Changers.
I'm good.
NBA Live.
I mean, the game didn't change with their help. The game changed because of a problem in them. Shout to them.
Yeah, I like. So you're not. I like this. I like this Texas. He's kind of evolving into the Sly of the podcast, right?
I mean, it's the middle of the summer. Ain't much to talk about. I gotta take shots at these dudes who weren't doing their job, but just out here slurping EA. That's all they were doing, but weren't doing their job. Shout out to y'all.
It's really hot where Texas lives. I think that's
right. That's true. He's getting a little ornery. Hey, so no text, but it's true. The best drama happens during the Madden summer. To be flat out, like, because we're not really doing anything else. So like you see people taking shots at each other on Twitter. Sly put out a video today taking shots at YouTubers too. So it's Madden summer. It's drama season. What other drama do we want to start?
Let's see. Can we? Nah. I mean, nobody likes this guy, but I don't want to say anything about it right now.
Okay, all right.
Maybe you know who he is, though. He's the most unlikable man in the Madden community. You know who he is. He knows who he is as well.
I feel like there's a couple people. Like, are we talking?
I'm so lost.
101 speed, which doesn't exist in Madden.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I like to use that as a joke now. Like if I ever when I stream again, definitely that's gonna be my title.
Yeah, 101. Wheels did 101,000 speed team, so I had to beat him with 102,000 speed team, and it went back and forth all night where we kept increasing on each other.
Might be my title of my next YouTube video, just 101 speed.
Yeah, that's so great.
When you first said that, I was like, are we talking about Rodney Hudson here? Isn't he the most hated person in the community?
Oh, that'd be funny. You know, next year, fire video. Go to Oakland, play Madden with Rodney Hudson, the real one.
That's a really good idea. For those who don't know the Rodney Hudson situation, do one of you want to give the background, Texas?
Let's see. All right, so this guy had the greatest idea of all time to create a Twitter account for an Oakland Raider that doesn't have one, named Rodney Hudson, who was the center for that team, all-pro, really good. And he basically finessed the community into believing that he was the real Rodney Hudson. He even finessed his own teammates that he's not really teammates with. Khalil Mack thought it was a real one. I know he got some EA developers to believe that he wanted to have a Madden tournament at his house. Like, what I mean? And it was just craziness to find out that some kid basically created this account and basically catfished a bunch of people.
It was awesome.
He got my ass.
Josh?
Oh, he got me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Dude, so I don't get got like that anymore. I mentioned this before. Derek Anderson, when he got a Twitter account, he had 300 followers who was verified instantly. If you don't get verified instantly, you're not a real account. If you're a football player.
So, wait, but Josh, what do you mean by he got you? Like, did you send him cards?
No. I would rather do that. I think I followed him, and I saw his tweet about him asking, like, for the tournament. I was like, oh, Madden's so dead. This might be great. And I saw some other tweets about him asking for cards, but he was doing it in a very polite way. So that's why I kind of believed him a little bit more.
So it was an advanced scammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get mad when these fucking rich guys ask for MUT cards like he ain't got a $10 million contract.
But like Derek Carr.
If Derek Carr gets out here, he did. It was cousin did. But if he gets out here asking for a card after signing the back,
he literally did ask for a card and he got it.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. But I just find it hilarious. Like, yo, I mean, EA will give you free stuff. Stop asking these people who support you to give you free stuff. Celebrities are weird. You got all this damn money and yet you want free stuff still. No, spend it.
That's how I would be.
That's how you stay rich.
That's how I would be as well. But I'm just saying, from a guy that doesn't got that type of money, kind of annoying. That dudes be out here going out expecting people to buy them drinks and meals and stuff. Nah, you got it.
You got the check.
It really depends on what crowd you hang out with. Like, if it's your friends from when you're growing up, they do expect you to cover the check, don't they?
Yes, they do. But like, I be hearing stories about a random baseball player won the World Series and he'll go to a bar knowing that whenever he leaves, he can have $100 bill. Somebody took care of it for him. Like, what? That's his whole purpose?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you're here, if you hit the winning home run in the World Series, you're not paying for a drink again in that town.
But he's rich. Okay, that makes sense, but it doesn't make sense.
But it's kind of like at that point, it's like I don't know. People feel like they owe you, or they want to. I don't know what am I trying to say here?
Sports fans are stupid, and that's all you need to say. That's all you need to say.
Texas taking more shots. I love it. I love it. Sports fans on Texas's hit list. Oh, can't wait to keep going with that. So we talked about Madden 18 a little bit and what Josh wants to see. Texas, anything new on your radar for Madden 18 that you kind of have you been thinking about?
I really haven't been thinking about Madden 18 right now. But when he said update the stuff constantly, keep it fresh, I do like that idea. Let's see what else that I would like to see in Madden 18. Again, more ideas from people who have been like just more creativity stuff, like with the sets, for example. Like I want to see, we got the set. This is MUT though, but like with the what do you call it, the VIP solos? I want to see VIP sets. I want to see stuff like that just to reward guys that play the game. I just want them to constantly keep giving the guys that play the game the most the opportunity to have the most coins. That's all I want to see.
Okay, that's good. Hey, what are you guys' thoughts on collectibles for sets, Texas?
Now, are you saying collectibles in a sense of like just all collectible like elite badges, or are we talking about how they finessed all of us this year into giving us like 4 players and like 2 of them are good, everything else is trash, which are technically collectibles for like legend sets.
Yeah, that part. Let's hear what do you mean and talk about that.
So when the game first came out, it required like 5 elite collectibles, or no, 10 elite collectible legend collectibles in like a player to get the version of it. And then people got mad at that, so what they did was they made it 5 collectibles, but then they gave us like 5 different versions of the player. And then there's always one going for more than the others. So those cards are still glorified collectibles because nobody's going to be using an 82 overall gold that's worse than the elite they have on their roster. So they did a good job of changing it. But collectibles in general, I just wish that they would just have just the badges. And then everything else should just be players, even though I'm not a big fan of that either. But just the flashback collectibles and the legend collectibles and the other stuff and food collectibles, like it's just so annoying.
So how would you do Ultimate Legends then if you don't want those 82 overall golds there?
Like the Michael Vick. I mean, well, no. So
all the Ultimate Legends, how would you do them?
All those. I mean, the way they do it is probably the best way right now. But then again, maybe it might just be better for those cards just to be able to be pulled out of packs and then not have the set version either. Because I don't like that either, where the set version is so close in ratings to the limited time. And I'd probably just go limited time cards the entire time, not do the set versions.
Interesting. Okay. Josh, what's your thoughts on that, on Texas's proposal right there, with just the limited time version, no set Ultimate Legends?
I like the set. I like having the option.
Yeah, the option's cool. I just hate how they're close in ratings. It's like, it's not really. It's only thing it's the upgrade is for speed. Like everything else is pretty much +1s and +2s.
15 and 16, it was much better, where you could definitely see the stat difference was incredible.
The bosses,
it actually made sense to there's a reason why it's 500k more coins, because it's a much better card, as it should be, because it's in for a limited time. I still want them to bring back, speaking on Legends, I would love to have like each color tier for programs back. That's just me though.
That's something that we've been wanting for a while. They just don't have any indication that they want to bring that back. And that was back in Madden 13, where legend cards were blue, rookie cards were...
Even in 15, when the stuff popped up blue for Legends and popped up black for Ultimate Legends, like, oh, you're getting something really good.
Green, like the explosion stuff for the pulling packs. They're just like so you're not talking about the card color. So like green and purple and pink and all that stuff.
I think it adds to the creativity for promos. So if you're doing like a Thanksgiving promo, you could do like orange, like an orange type color. Easter like pink stuff. I don't know. That's just me. I've always enjoyed that.
I think that's a really good idea with changing up their pack openings. Like FIFA does walkout pack openings. Like if you get a really high card in FIFA, like it shows like the card, it like walks out in front of you. I'm like, that's really cool. So yeah, like and maybe, I don't know, Madden could do something like say you get a Sean Taylor out of a pack. What if it shows like, instead of like a walkout, it shows his hit against the punter in the Pro Bowl, or something like a famous moment of theirs?
That would be dope. I don't see them doing that though.
That's a lot of work, and I don't think
that would be
for packs,
incredible.
They want YouTubers to do that. The most work they did was at the Fire, which we complained about after the first week, when we kept getting collectibles. They were like, "Bro, take this shit off." We can't. So everything Elite wise had the same flash. You know what? It'd be better if Madden does what 2K does, where you can just scroll through the pack and see if you have any elites or any rubies or any amethysts, like all that stuff, and then open the pack from there. I mean, that's what they
like
do.
2K's
where the card will glow if it's a good one. What's up?
I really like 2K's pack opening animation this year. And also, this has just been a pet peeve of mine. I want to see the entire pack.
At once?
Yes, that's just me though.
I see what you're saying.
I like that in like Madden 13, where you could see like, if you got like a really good pack, like you could see everything. I don't know. Maybe that's just like a YouTuber thing.
No, I do think they do need to change your pack. I mean, keeping it the same from last year is dumb, but yeah, that's a good suggestion. I mean, you like it, so I'm sure other people like it. Texas, what do you think about that?
See everything in the pack kind of more so like MLB, the show, where it's just that.
Yeah. Yeah, Hearthstone does it that way, yeah.
I mean, it'd be probably better, because, I mean, it kind of sucks scrolling. Especially when you got no elites in the pack. It's just all gold. It'd be a little easier to see all of it right away. But
yeah,
I think it'd be more convenient for us and make it a little faster. but then it'll probably take away from the suspense of maybe something being in there.
But it's like you don't even have the suspense because it's like shows like a little bit of the card on the side when you're scrolling. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I can see it. It's like I'm not seeing like the card completely. I don't know. Just bring back the whole pack. I don't know. Just bring it back.
So, what were you saying?
The colors would be dope. I'm just thinking about it right now. Like, imagine a pack with a rookie, a playoff card, and just a regular elite. Like, that's a lot of different color in that pack. Mm-hmm. And they can have different explosions or animations for each one of those tiers. That's a high rating. So, that could be dope if they decide to do that. But, I don't know. They've been on this whole 4 tiers for the longest. Either bronze, silver, gold, or elite. That's all they've been on. I don't know why they decided to change from the other layout. We should probably ask Jake about that next time we have him on.
16, during the freeze promo, like the pack would kind of be like a little bit frozen when you opened it. That was completely cool.
Oh yeah, yeah, and like the themes they have, like some of the menus would be frozen over and stuff too.
Yes, that was
helps.
Yeah, that's really cool. Something that I noticed. But
yeah, it helps immerse you in kind of the promo and the time of the year and stuff. Mm-hmm. I think that kind of stuff, those small little things, those attention to details, really kind of that's what makes you I don't know, what like builds the world almost of the game. All right, so hey, moving on, carryover. Madden 17, getting our stuff from this year into 18 and loyalty rewards and stuff like that. Is it now? We talked about this earlier about not hearing anything. Is it weird that we haven't seen that yet? I mean, last year we got it on July 22nd was the Rookie Premiere promo, and that kind of came out of nowhere. Do you think we're gonna get the Rookie Premiere promo again, or are you guys also worried like me that Dion, Master Set, and Tom Brady, they're GOATs next year, so we might not get that carried over because they're also GOATs? Is that concern you guys, Josh?
I didn't do sets personally, but anyone that did those type of master sets, I would hope they would get something with the next game.
Texas, what do you think?
Like I think it's kind of how they did it this year, where everybody was it this year or last year, where there's a set you can do where you can get either Odell Beckham or the Lori Malloy without having to do the set. But if you have done the master sets, you get that card. You get those to get all the cards anyway. So I think that's how it's going to be, where if you've done the master sets for all those cards, you end up getting the Deion Sanders, the Gronkowski, maybe if he has one of those loyalty cards. And then if you don't, if you didn't, you have like a pack that guarantees one of those cards. So it's not really fair, but at least I get those cards without having to only have the choice of one. At least I hope that's how that case goes.
So you think there's going to be multiple Deons at launch for the GOAT and the Master?
Yeah, and I think both probably 85 overall base elites, how it was previously. Maybe 87. Yeah. Maybe you might see like a different rating with that. But if not, well, I think we'll still get that over in the game, because that's what they've been doing for the longest time. They can't just take it out of the game right now, out of nowhere either too. Just like, oh, we were doing this for the past 3 years, and now let's just decide not to do that. It'd be weird.
Yeah, it would be kind of weird not carrying over to 18. But I mean, they change it up on us every year. So I don't know. Would you want to see a Rookie Premiere type promo again, or do you want to see something else, Texas?
Rookie Premiere, if any upgrade that card gets, you get upgraded with as well. I don't want to see the same thing we saw last year, where it was Team of the Week and then Football Outsiders, because that was limited, and then they upgraded certain cards and not other cards. So Zeke got that was it Team of the Year card, and his other card got updated as well. But then Jalen Ramsey ended up getting a card. I mean, it was rookie card, I think. Our rookie, it got upgraded, but Jalen Ramsey didn't. So I want to see, if they do it again, I would like to see them, for one, make the sets not as expensive or hard to do, because it was kind of annoying to get these low tier players for spending like a million coins on last year. And if they do it again, I want those cards to have chemistry. It makes no sense, motherfuckers, how you're having basic chemistry on them. And then again, just no parameters on when they can be upgraded.
Okay, Josh, how about you? Do you want to see the Rookie Premiere promo, that kind of thing again, or you want them to do something else?
I think upgraded cards in the year would be awesome.
Yeah. So, but do you want to be just rookies, or do you want to like think of some other ways of doing that kind of promo to carry stuff forward from 17 to 18?
If it's carryover, I would rather it just be just rookies.
Okay. What about like any like earning packs? I know there was you could do like some sort of redemption sets in 16 to carry over to 17. Do you like that, or do you have anything that you'd think about that? Like any ideas?
Redemption sets. I'm kind of confused. 16 and 17.
So like from 16 you could get certain badges that you could put in it with a certain amount of badges in 17 that you carried over. Okay.
Yeah. Bring that back.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. Like, do you think that the start of Madden 17 rewards were good enough?
I think they were solid. I don't think you should be asking for the entire game at launch, like almost everything. And I feel like people, if you're getting those redemption like badges and sets, then you're probably gonna be playing the game a lot anyway. I thought they were decent. I didn't think they were too incredible though, too insane. They weren't overpowered.
Yeah. Texas, what are your thoughts about that?
Are the cars that?
Yeah. Do you think there was enough carryover for the amount of things we had to do in 16 to 17?
No. For the time spent, no. For the time spent, no. For coin spent, no. You can always spend your time like you said, it's better to have coins at the beginning of Madden because that's a better value than so you put your money into the game, get packs, sell things, you're good to go. For the time it took to knock out those solo challenges and knock out those sets to complete and do all that stuff, you spend way more money in coin and time than you wanted to. You would have been better off getting a full-time job for a month and then putting that money you got from that job into Madden at launch last year. That would have been more times better spent than what it was last year. Only thing that was that, because even the Marcus Allen that I got for knocking out the Ultimate Master was a guy that I used for like a week. Then he wasn't he became obsolete once Derrick Henry and Chris Ivory were your halfbacks. They're just much better at what he should have been at. So I didn't think so last year. It was better than years past though. I'll tell you, it was much better than what it was before, because before with Madden 25 to 15 was terrible. Well, starting from Madden 13 to Madden 25 was terrible. You had to put a million coin cards into sets that would give you just low tier silver cards in Madden 25. Madden 25 to 15.
I remember that.
Yeah, the future stars. They were so bad, so bad. And then from Madden 25 to 15, it was a little bit better than 15 to 16, a little bit better. And last year was the best we got. But it wasn't worth the time.
Okay.
I feel
go on, Josh.
I'm sorry. I saw you.
No, go on.
Like Tex was talking about the time span that only lasted him a week. I feel like it should last you at least a solid month, depending on what you had to do in the previous year's game. So kind of like it match it up. If it takes you a month to do the set or do all this stuff, like if you're getting something for like doing like 5,000 solos who did something like that crazy. Yeah. I don't even think that's that many in the game. But anyway, like that's a crap ton of time. Give me like a really great card that lasts me for at least a month.
Yeah, or it could just be one of the base elites that's NAT. Like I would have been much happy with the 91 Gronkowski than the 85, even though that one was kind of the solo one. So let's do Odell Beckham. I would have been more happy with the 80 overall Odell Beckham than the 85. Last year was like plus 2s and 1s. It still was like outdated by launch if you pulled the 80 overall Odell Beckham out of a pack.
Yeah, well, I thought they were actually pretty decent overalls last year.
No, they were fine for what they were, like the 85 Lawyer Malloy. But I just didn't like to have there other better cards in the game that you could have got. And I know those cards were free, but I grinded, spent coin and time on Madden for this card that is going to be on my team until I get the better version.
Could you play with that old... since you can't dupes in the lineup, they need to make sure that's not a problem if they do that type of doing.
Oh, you don't like dupes, huh?
So, like, if they give you an Odell card and then you pull the Odell card and the one that you pull is better than the one you got for free, but you still want to use the free one because you work so hard, for it, right? So,
yeah.
I just want to
You're right. You're right, Texas. Yeah, you're right. 85 overall Odell, and that basically was 88.
Which is not terrible, but just give me the base one at that point. The Gronkowski is cool being 85 because that's a huge significant difference in time it took to get that Gronk. Because Gronk was just solos. Marcus Allen was 87, which is that was like top tier halfbacks, but then he wasn't trucking guys like Derrick Henry was. Derrick Henry at launch was unstoppable.
Yeah. I don't know about he was unstoppable, but I just remember his Halloween one was the unstoppable one. Was his launch one that good too?
The launch one was a silver card. He had high trucking, but then they dropped the preseason one.
Oh,
He did have a gold one that was pretty solid.
Yeah, gold
Most
one.
Feared was like Most Feared is like
yeah.
the most memorable.
Yeah, most Feared was
memorable one.
ridiculous with the
That was
back
like
already.
salary cap. Like you have to have Derrick Henry.
So it was just like, yeah, it's Marcus Allen. I worked hard for it. It's not as good as he should be. So
Or give us the option to either take coins or take the player.
I get you. Oh, the preseason team of the week. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that Derrick Henry. Yeah, you're right. Now I remember that one. All right, so talk about that. Let's talk about. I don't know how much you guys want to talk about Madden 17 still, but we got some pretty crazy guys today. The player spotlights, the Bradbury, Deion Jones is the set master, and then Jalen Ramsey. That Jalen Ramsey is crazy. He's better than Night Train Lane's Ultimate Ticket. And just for doing solos for a few weeks, yeah, I know we'll get him in August, and I don't know, a lot of people are going to be playing in August. Are you guys going to be playing in August, Texas?
Madden 17?
Yeah.
If they tell me what I like, only if they say if you knock these solo challenges out, they carry over to Madden 18. Because right now, I'm like, I was playing the Spotlight solos at first. I'm like, there's no point. Because I'm not going to play this game anymore. I'm playing solo just to play solos when my time can be better spent doing something else. And so if they say, yo, play these Spotlight solos and Madden next year, you'll get a Deion Jones or you'll get the CJ Precise and it'll just be gold cards, and I may come back and do that. But if it's just to play, I'm done. So
Yeah.
I'll come back for loyalty stuff, and that's it.
How about you, Josh? You going to be playing into August and doing these solos with these cards?
I'm basically the same thing as Texas. Is if they give us something for the next game, then yeah. I have like 40 tackles for like the Ultimate Ticket key, and I haven't played the game in like 5 days. I've given up. Like I just don't care.
That's a fair point. But yeah, otherwise the stats on these cards are essentially endgame, and they're Deion Jones gets up to 99 speed, Ramsey gets up to 99 speed, Bradbury 99 speed again. So very crazy cards they're putting out, but it is near the end. So I don't know. Any thoughts on the cards, or should we just move on to the next topic?
I saw the middle linebacker.
Yeah,
Deion.
is ridiculous.
He 97 speed if we get the chemistries, and he's like 6'1". That's kind of crazy.
99 with the coach as well. Jesus.
Yeah, with the coach. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't use my middle linebacker anymore, but if I did, I would probably try to get him.
Who are you using?
I have Mike Evans.
Oh, okay, nice.
I stopped playing the solos too for those, so I've given up.
Texas.
Also, too late on Bradbury. Y'all motherfuckers didn't drop one for the rookies. Now y'all trying to do one all types of late. Dude was one of the best rookie cornerbacks in the league, and yet we got somebody that wasn't even mentioned in that Artie Burns or who was the other guy? The Eli Apple. Too late, EA. Drop cards that deserve them when they deserve them, not when the season's over.
Weird that you're really passionate about a Panthers player, Texas. Do you think there's any personal fandom that has to go along with that?
My man missed the game against Julio. Julio got somebody fired. He came back the week and played Julio. Julio did nothing, and he did not get a card until now. You should be ashamed of themselves.
But did you let them know the week up?
They don't listen to us, man.
They listen to your first 10 seconds and then turn the video off, Texas.
So they don't watch
The first 10 seconds.
That'd be funny. They're like, oh, he's promoting coins. I'm out of here. I can't listen to his opinion. He's right about it, but I can't listen to his opinion because he is getting paid to play this game.
Yeah, like Texas. This is not you, but just in general. Like, you ever? There's that person that you just hate. No matter what they say, you just hate exactly what they say. Like, and they could be spitting the best truth possible, and you'd be like, nah, that motherfucker's wrong. Like, I just hate that guy. Everything that comes out of their mouth just bugs you. I feel like that might be a little of your problem here.
It might be.
Yeah, get off their ass, Tex. Always complain about chemistries. They don't want to hear it.
I mean, am I complaining about chemistries? I'm the one that made chemistries popping this year. Everybody like, oh, this shit's stupid. I'm like, y'all, this is dope. Come to me. I'm the chem god. I'm the chemist.
They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear about milestones either. Those were worthless, right?
They don't want to hear about anything, bro. They don't want anybody to tell them nothing. They just want to be doing what they want to do.
What did Jay-Z say? about a millionaire something for $9.99. They don't want to hear it.
That's true.
Texas,
Yeah,
Texas. I feel like we got your new abbreviation. The Chem God, right? You're the Chem God. The
Chem God?
TCG.
The Kim God TCG. This is
Yeah.
like the card game. What? Is that what that's abbreviated for? TCG.
Yeah, TCG. Yeah, like you know how J-Mail's got his the Exposed God.
TG.
Yeah, and then G Myers has the Swerve God, and Joel has the Cap God. You're the Chem God.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess we're not using that ever. That sounds so lame. Any of these monikers are stupid. I mean, we're not wrestlers. Like, we don't need these. Like, we're just YouTubers. We don't know. I'm the Kim God. Texas the Kim God boys here to make some videos. Like, we don't need that. It's so lame.
Yeah, we do. It's entertainment, Texas.
Kim God boy.
Embrace it. You've turned heel. You've turned heel.
Okay. I'll make it happen. TCG. I'm putting it on my bio right now. TCG.
Nice. All right. Sorry, my earphone fell out for like 5 seconds there. After I was yelling at you, the earphone fell out half yell. Moving on. I'm trying to find my spot. All right, let's we talked about those players in 17. There isn't really much else to talk about in 17 with we'll probably get the next promo, those premiere or whatever they have for us soon, and we'll talk about it then. But let's get on kind of more onto Josh and your game plan going forward for YouTube. Where do you kind of see your channel going forward into 18 with MUT and Madden? And what do you see? Are you going to be doing squads or weekend league or what?
So yeah, I think my struggle this year is I just didn't upload in 17. So I think if I just upload more, I'll be great. I've been watching a lot of Rocket League, and the videos I enjoy watching the most are like 2v2, 3v3 type of stuff. So I think I'm going to try to do a lot of MUT squads with other people and with the same people, so people know that we like to play. Weekend league, I'll probably stream it on Twitch. And I think I'm just going to try to stick with more entertainment and bring in some more educational stuff. So, the things that really get viewed a lot on Madden are tips and strategies, just because it's a kind of a game where you have to, it's not a team game, you're basically relying on yourself. So, plays, things like that, I think I might drop every now and then.
Well, the thing is, like, the biggest man YouTubers are not tip guys, though.
They aren't. But people have to come back to those videos. People will come back and view those videos over time. So even like in a dead season like this right now, when someone's coming to the game trying to learn how to do a specific play or for the new scheme, that type of deal, I can drop that. And those are easy videos to make, in my opinion. Usually my videos require a lot of editing, things like that. So something to just keep myself uploading, keep myself consistent.
I gotcha. Hey, so back to the Rocket League. I always try to learn from stuff like that. Mm-hmm. What do they do when they're 2v2? Just like they just show the comms or something?
So no, they are usually I'm watching competitive players because I like to get better at the game. So they're just literally just showing their point of view, and they also happen to be kind of entertaining. It's really like it's just straight gameplay, them talking over it, and then you're just kind of amazed how good they are because they're competitive players.
So like they do post com or live com?
Live com.
Oh, okay.
For
gotcha.
sure. Live com's always been the move.
Yeah. Do you think the same thing for Madden?
Squads?
Live com?
That's going to be weird because with Madden, the games are so long and you have a lot of people talking at the same time. But I think it probably will be the same thing. I actually, when we had team play going on, I did a few team play games and they were incredible. They're some of my favorite videos to this day. They were live commentaries as well, so I think it'd be a good idea. Nice. Texas, what about?
I know you're. So talk about your channel going forward here in 17. You're going on a little bit of a summer vacation. I heard. You talked about earlier about people getting a full-time job instead of doing solos. Is that what you're doing for the rest of this Madden summer?
I think that's going to be the case. I'm going to go hard on my Let's Play channel. I told myself once I get my room set up, which would be very soon, I'm going to go get my car from Texas. It's out there right now. Come back, then I'm going to go hard on my Let's Play channel, get this little part-time job popping, just so I can just, tax season. You know what I'm talking about? I got to be able to skirt some funds, without having to pay a lot of it back. And then basically my plan for the summer is just to do that and then relax, just not get on Twitter, probably just chill until Madden information comes out. Then I may dabble my head up and talk about it, but it's just going to be me just relaxing and stop playing a game that is so terrible. Dog, I lost the game. I got to show you guys how I lost this game. I lost the game in the worst possible way because this game's AIDS. And if I lose a game like this in Madden 17, I mean, Madden 18 would be kind of mad. So I just want to just relax, just go find something else to do to ease my mind, to not stress out as much, and just enjoy this awesome summer. It's been nice out here in Colorado too. The weather's been fantastic, and so, I just need to do some.
Could you instead of showing it to us, could you explain it for people in the pod?
Oh no, they can just look at my Twitter account. They want to see how I lost this game. No, I'm playing. That's me.
I think I might have saw that.
No, all right. So I lost the game. I sent you the gift in the Skype chat, Gut Fox and Josh. So I blocked my halfback because I know if I do the play action, I'm gonna get sacked because contains and shit, and you know how that stuff goes. So I'm running I'm running a post concept against cover 2, which should be an easy over the top throw to the end zone. And if not, X should be open, circle should be, a lot of guys should be open. But instead, what ends up happening to me is my right tackle, right guard, and running back all miss the guy, and I get sacked. And so
I'm watching. It's pretty funny.
I'm just tired,
right tackle
playing this game. I just want to do something else. And that's what I'm.
Here's the thing: in real life, that's kind of like he set up for the edge rush and then ripped inside.
But like nobody blocked him though. Nobody like.
He's just that good.
They didn't even look at him.
Just like, come on, man.
They just let him go by.
So like, I'm just tired of playing this game. I want something different. I want to get mad at a new game, so that way it's more entertaining than complaining about a game that's been out for 11 months.
Yeah. Hey, do you guys think Madden YouTubers? You say complain. It just triggered my mind after I saw something else. Do you think Madden YouTubers and Madden players in general, or Twitch streamers, do you think they kind of hurt their own product by complaining about and telling people how bad Madden is? Like, if you tell people how bad Madden is, why are they gonna want to watch Madden and play Madden? Like, when everybody's saying it's really bad. You know what I mean?
It works. Yes, I think
Josh?
that's a yes and a no.
Okay.
Because some people find that really funny and entertaining that people are getting so mad at the game.
Yeah.
They just think it's funny, but I think it definitely hurts. Like, people will be like, well, why are you playing? You're playing the game, and then we'll click off your stream.
Yeah. Yeah, and for the game's health in general, and just people playing in general. But what about you, Texas? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go on, Josh.
It depends on who you are, but it's a yes or a no. Like, so I can't complain about Madden. People say, "Oh, you're complaining too much. You're bitching." Blah blah blah. Even though I'm pointing out a fact. If this was a live com and I complain, my right tackle didn't block him, they'd be like, "You're complaining too much." I'm like, that's a valid reason to complain. But if somebody that's funnier at it, they'll let it slide. So it just depends on who you are and just how you react to it, I guess, as opposed to just constantly just trashing it, saying it's trash. I don't think I've ever gone out and say Madden's trash. I just complain about bullshit in the game. And people don't want to hear that. They just want you to play the game and shut up and just let it happen.
We play the game the most, so we're gonna see most of the bullshit compared to people who are new to the game or have never seen the game. Like, we have a reason to complain. We know what should be fixed, what shouldn't be fixed, that type of deal.
I gotcha. But yeah, I mean, I think generally the people that say the game's trash, but they're trying to, maybe not all of them, but some of them are trying to earn a living off the game, and telling people how bad the game is. You're kind of driving those people away and driving the community away from playing the game. Therefore, in general, hurting the whole thing. But also, I guess it kind of ties into whole competitive Madden players when they say this game is just a whole big fluke. Now, why do they say it might be true and it might not be? I'm on the fence that the better player is going to win in Madden. But there is flukes. But we'll get anyways. My point is, if they say Madden's just a bunch of fluke, then they're not really promoting themselves as skillful competitors. Like, either you're really good at the game, because I hear a lot of them calling other people bums, so they feel that they're better than them. But then they say this game's just a whole bunch of flukes, so anybody can win. So like, if you're really good at the game, but the game's all fluke, are you good at the game? It's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't know. Texas, does that make sense?
It does. But I see what you're saying. Like it doesn't. Like I get what you're saying, but I can see how it can be kind of confusing to other people. But
Okay.
it can't be both, but it can at the same damn time, right? Like it's kind of weird. It's one of those things where it can be both, but also it shouldn't be both, or it's not supposed to be both. But it has those elements in this game where it allows you to do stuff like that, where you can call this game a fluke, even because like a lot of these guys win games in the most bullshit ways possible. Like imagine a Madden tournament ending how that clip ended. That's a fluke. But
yeah,
something happened in one of the
it was
finals.
the first draft champions final. Yeah,
something crazy happened, and I was in the Twitch stream, and people were like, "This game is broken, like literally broken." They showed it on national television. That it was that bad.
Yeah, it was the one the guy quarterback didn't move after play action, right? He just stood there.
Yes, it was that one.
Well, the thing is, he was trying to take advantage of the boost, I think, or the delay route off that play action. He wasn't, because it got patched the day before the tournament. He tried to take advantage of the new patch. It ended up getting taken advantage a lot better and it more developed once the better bunch schemes came out. But he tried to take advantage of it with the play action, and he didn't realize that he got his guy frozen when he motion snapped it like that. But they ended up patching that too. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe I didn't explain it well, but I feel like, in my opinion, Madden is one of the highest skill games that I've played, and like that the better play, like Problem is gonna beat any average Joe 10 out of 10 times. Like if you've played 100 games of Madden online, and then you go against Problem, you're gonna lose. 100 games is a lot of time. If you've just started playing Madden, you go against anybody that's played a little bit, you're gonna lose. I mean, it's not like cards where you rivered a queen to get a flush or something. But anyways, that's kind of my thing. So I don't think I think that people saying Madden's all fluke and it's a crap game. I think in general it just hurts the community, both competitive and us as YouTubers.
Well, I think it hurts YouTubers more than competitive. Competitive guys can complain about it because people listen to their advice because they play the game more than we do, and they have more probably experience in what should actually happen than us. I think when people hear us complain about it, they just get mad. Whereas with the guys that are competitive complain about it, they're like, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like I don't know how many times I said that the salary cap on Vic makes no sense. Shut up, Tex. You're just complaining. And then Problem does it. It's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I think it just comes down to who the messenger is and who they think is
what type of voice that people think that you have or may not have.
Type of clout you may have. So dudes will probably try to hop on that clout.
Yeah. All right. So I guess going back to YouTube a little bit, we kind of got. I mean, it was a pretty decent sidetrack. Hey, what are your guys' favorite type of videos to do? I was asked this question earlier today. I was like, I don't actually know. Josh, what are your favorite types of videos to do on YouTube?
Ooh, that's a really good question. If it's Madden related,
yeah.
That's a really tough question, honestly. Because with Madden, it's so. My favorite types to make are pack openings, but I only say if I get something good. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna get something good or not, but I can be really creative with my pack opening. I can try to make it entertaining, even if it's not. Even if I get in trash packs, I can try to make it entertaining. And I also like just doing IRL videos, just in real life stuff. I've vlogged before; those are actually really fun. But yeah, that's kind of a weird question because my content is so structured. Because we play video games, there's only so much we can do.
Yeah.
So the main point of the video, we know what's gonna be. It's just what you do in that video, and because I do face cams, I'm able to do like a lot of more stuff. But yeah, that's still kind of a weird question to me.
Okay, Texas, any thoughts?
Favorite type of video? I'm looking at my channel right now, and I don't know because I do a lot of different things, but I really do like streaming. So I guess if that counts. If not, probably more informational stuff, more like how to do this, how to beat this. Because like I really enjoyed what I did last year when I figured out how to beat that recover a fumble solo challenge. I really enjoyed putting the information out there for people who are struggling with it, because that soul challenge is ridiculously hard. So I will go with streams, and then if that's not an acceptable answer, just more information stuff about how to do this in the game of Madden.
Fox.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can you throw it back to me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet. Okay, so I decided to actually look up my channel like Texas did. And so specific series, so like I had pack swap before people start stealing my series.
Lost in a belt. What?
And then I had like beat the clock. So stuff that like I had for my channel specifically, I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I want to give Josh a thank you for beat the clock, because the beat the clock we got the 5-minute pack challenge.
Nice. Texas, beforehand, you said you wanted to talk about Josh's biggest accomplishment on YouTube. Was it beat the clock?
No, his biggest accomplishment. Second is getting a like by Chris Move.
That was what I was thinking that you were gonna say was number one.
No, number one is your video getting stolen from iJosh. Not from Lost on the Bound.
Oh yeah.
This dude stole your idea. He didn't really give you credit for it. That's your biggest accomplishment. You got dudes out here struggling to come up with creative ideas, and had somebody find one that you did and then just completely steal it.
People just renamed my series in general. Like that's like.
Wait, what was that?
Not just Lost. It was like people are just renamed my series. And I was just like, the concept is basically mine.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So that's
Keeper
dope.
swap.
When you're out here putting out videos, and people are out here
swap.
taking the video you did and just changing the name of it, but it's the same thing, same premise, same everything. That's a huge accomplishment.
But
yeah,
it's kind of cool. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool because I'm not making the videos as consistently as I was. So if I were to do like a what is it called? I Guess Who, I wouldn't want them to get mad at me because they've been doing it for so long, you know.
I gotcha. Yeah, I mean it's tough to say with videos on YouTube. Yeah, it sucks when you get them taken, and we've all had them taken from us. It feels crappy every time. But like, there's some things like, I don't know. There's only like you said, only so many things you can do in Madden, like pack openings, and then
we're all drinking from the same exact trough. You just gotta be different than somebody. But when somebody comes up with a fire idea like pack swap, and you don't give the proper credit because you just want to steal the idea, like, what are we doing? Like,
I do wish I had better credit from that.
Because better credit equals more subscriptions to that one guy that gave you the idea. It may not equal subscriptions at all, but it's just a common courtesy thing to do. So like, if you see something that you want to do, ask the person. If they say no, you can still do it. Just give credit. Because in case no, you don't own this idea. You made it, and you deserve the credit for it, but you don't really own this idea. And so I can still do it, but it's just be nice, just to be a good person. That's what you're supposed to do.
That was crazy. When I saw
like next year, I'm doing top 11 Madden plays to Stooge Cookie Boy, but I'm gonna give him credit. I'm gonna give him credit because he did top 10.
But yours is one better.
Mine has one extra play.
Yeah.
so it's like
it's like 7-minute abs.
Yeah,
right?
basically. Yeah,
1 minute better than 6. No. 6 minutes. You can't do anything in 6 minutes. You can't even build up a sweat in 6 minutes. It needs to be 7.
7-minute abs.
But I can do it in 6. I can tell you just go get on the
No.
What do you no? Okay.
No.
6 minutes and 59 second abs.
It has to be 7 minutes. Anyways,
okay.
Yeah, no. But I think you've hit a really good point. Asking for permission is completely different than just outright stealing it without giving any credit or anything. So, Josh, you're in college, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how's that going? What year are you?
I am this will be my junior year. I've been here for 2 years.
Nice.
Looking to get out in 4, maybe 4.5.
Nice. What are you majoring in?
Interdisciplinary studies.
The heck does that mean?
So basically what I do is I study a broad range of academic disciplines. So I combine like communication classes, business classes, marketing and management all into one field of study. And then I use the knowledge that I got from those classes for my career field, whatever that is.
Why aren't you taking multimedia? Aren't you gonna take this YouTube thing full time, or are you gonna give it up?
So I thought about that, and I don't see a point of going into that type of like study because everything you could learn online from multimedia.
I mean, you could do that with anything, though.
I think it's a little bit easier, like communication stuff. Well, I'm so broad though. That's why I'm I'm doing different stuff.
We don't need to hear how swole you are.
Swole. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, you talk about how broad you are. I figured at the shoulders.
Yeah. Plus, I'm already doing that type of deal, so just to go into like focusing on it completely, I didn't really see a need.
I gotcha. So you're gonna
want to be diverse.
Yeah, you're gonna continue with YouTube after college though, or are you gonna kind of just move on to your real career? Or is that too far ahead?
So I've been thinking about this a lot actually. Because I took a break kind of this year with Madden 17. Hopefully, I do really well in 18. If not, I think I'm still gonna do YouTube stuff. I might just switch it up, kind of go a different direction, and after 18, if I do terrible again.
Because your channel, I mean, back when you were uploading consistently, was popping. I mean, really good views on those videos, and it does kind of hurt the momentum when you stop uploading for so long. But
yeah.
I mean, back
these new boys that. Anyway.
Yeah, you're getting like 25,000, 20,000 views a vid back there a year ago. It's crazy. 100,000, 30,000. Yeah, you're getting. So that's kind of how the game goes, though, right?
Yeah.
But that brings me to Texas. Stop uploading. I mean, don't you think that's going to hurt your channel for the next few weeks? Texas. Hello.
All right.
Hey.
Oh, that was weird. I don't know what happened there.
You with us? I was just gonna ask you. Don't you think stopping your uploading for the rest of the summer is gonna hurt your channel a little bit? People stop checking in on you.
Me?
Yeah.
I think putting out shitty videos hurts more than not uploading. And I'm not gonna just completely abandon this channel. I just won't put up anything about Madden 17 anymore. I'm done. After I do defensive elite predictions, I'll maybe dabble in some MUT 18 stuff. But I'm just going to go full-time on my Let's Play channel.
I gotcha. All right. Well, that's kind of all I have for the podcast. Guys, anything else you guys want to chat about before we wrap it up?
Nah, I think we're good. We got some good content out of this one.
Yeah, me too.
Appreciate
Josh?
being able to come on. I just tweeted out that I wanted to be on the podcast, and Fox got me on here, so that's pretty dope.
All right. Were you tweeting?
Was I hoping?
Were you hoping that I was gonna respond?
I mean, yeah, but I would literally had just watched the podcast on YouTube, and I was like, I had seen this podcast before, so I was like, hopefully I get on here one of these weeks.
But you're really hoping for somebody like Bengal to reach out to you and have a YouTube interview that way, huh? So you're kinda like
I haven't seen that. I think I seen that. Someone else did that.
Yeah, Bengal did one with RBT as like a YouTuber interview. But
yeah.
That's a little different than just talking about MUT like we are.
Yeah.
But so I mean, we were kind of like, oh, I guess they're there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might see this. I don't know. I didn't DM you. He just might see it if he's checking Twitter.
Yeah. Look like I got notifications out for your tweets.
But, true fan.
Yeah, exactly. So hey, yeah, thanks for coming on, Josh. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate your old school view on Madden and Madden YouTube and stuff. Appreciate talking to you, and you're well in knowledge. Everybody, again, check him out in the description. iJoshify link will be down there.
His comeback in Madden 18. So.
I'm back. Woo! I'm coming back. I'm taking over the game. Straight up. I'm coming back.
Taking over. You're gonna start exposing us again.
Exposing us.
Yeah, us the smaller guys. Anyways, thanks, Texas. Good to talk to you again.
Yes, sir. Talk to you next week.
Yeah. And see y'all later.
Or maybe next week. I don't know. I might not even. I might go on an island and just chill.
Well, that's not
island.
Good.
That's an island.
So, I mean, that'd be a good way to relax and get your. Because like Vegas didn't really get me relaxed. Vegas kind of got me wanted to go back. I need some place that just wants me just to chill. And the island might be the case.
So that's a good way of going like a cliffhanger for next week. You know how like soap operas do it? Mm-hmm. We just did it. Maybe we'll be back. Dun.
Yeah. Or should we both go on vacation and just come back in that day too? What do the audience wants?
Oh, but the thing is that the reason I was giving you such crap about not uploading is because I just want more Texas.
I mean,
like I'm gonna be Texas videoless.
All right, just make sure to check out my Let's Play channel. I'll be over there playing fucking Mafia 3, shooting up the KKK.
Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah. All right, check Texas's Let's Play channel out too for more Texas this summer.
Yep.
But take it easy, guys.